Snow isn't the only problem that we have here in Ohio.
What?
During winter.
Behind the toaster,
What?
there was a little field mouse.
I came downstairs this morning to quite a ruckus.
Where did he go?
I don't know, I ran. I hate winter. Don't film my messy kitchen.
All I heard was Vicky screaming at the top of her lungs, and I could hear her feet paddling the floor. And one thing's for sure, nothing's getting done around here until I find this little shit.
Oh, there he goes, there he goes, there he goes! Get him, June! Oh, he's back here by the mixer. Vic, come here.
I'm not anywhere near.
Huh?
No. There's a mouse behind the toaster.
This will solve the problem.
Oh.
She has the highest kill streak out of anybody here.
Oh God. Wait, but there's a burner on this.
It's behind the mixer.
There's soup on the stove. That'll get Chevy hurt.
Get him, Scrappy, get him.
Maybe we should just put a bowl over it.
Sniff him out.
He's behind the mixer. Oh, he's still back there. Something I can trap him with. Give me a bowl. Oh, there he is. I need something to smash him with.
No, here, put this over it. Oh God. What am I looking at?
Scrappy's building booze.
If you get bit. Oh my God.
I got him!
Oh!
Look at him!
Now what are we gonna do?
Get him, girls, kill. Ooh.
I hate wintertime.
Welcome to YouTube, you little shit.
Slide him off the edge of the counter without dropping it. What? Oh God. This is better off for you to film because I need to be far away. Scrape him off into a deep bucket. So deep that he can't.
There you go.
Okay, I'll get a bucket.
Every day, you just never know what the hell's coming around here. Today, it's Mickey Mouse.
So we're just
If
gonna
you
put
don't
him.
put water in the bottom of it, he'll jump right out of that. If you put water in it, he can't jump out.
We can't film that part. We won't say that's what we did. Watch out. Don't you let go of him.
I'll have the door.
Don't!
Oh, there's another one.
You're so mean. I'm standing there.
Don't you do it. How much water you got in there?
I don't know. Hopefully just enough to stun him. Oh, but then he'll be wet and cold in the snow.
He's gonna die regardless.
Well, he can't be in my kitchen.
No, he can't be in the kitchen, and this is the way to get him out.
No, I'm having nothing to...
Well,
You do the bucket. Oh God.
I'm just gonna chuck him.
Chuck him? You gotta go far away.
can we keep him?
No.
Well, then why are you worried about how I deal with it?
The toxicity in this bucket is
God.
Well, it wasn't. It had ashes in it at one time.
God. Here.
Oh God, I shouldn't be this close. Wait. Let me. God, what if he gets out of this?
He's in.
Okay.
He's
go.
swimming.
Go. Ah! Far away. Stop.
Quit. Kill the mouse, not each other, you dumbasses. What a freaking disaster. He's gonna get in your truck. Dump and smash, Tommy. Dump and smash. After the field mouse fiasco in the kitchen this morning, Kenny Powers showed up, and my brother Jeremy, aka Uncle Bucko, showed up with this brand new heater hose assembly for the Suburban to fix this coolant leak. What's this tool you've got here, Uncle Bucko?
Pliers.
Squeezy clamp pliers. Jeremy's been a mechanic his entire life, and he's got quite the tool collection, especially little tools that make tough little jobs much easier. While they're working on the Suburban in the shop, I needed to run down and see Mark at A1 to pick up some materials and some parts. So me and Thing 1 and Thing 2 jump in the dually and head down to Buckeye Lake. It's got to the point now where the dogs start licking their chops as soon as I turn that left turn signal on to pull in out front of A1. And they can't wait to get in there behind that counter. Guess who's back? The two four-legged turd barrel biscuit-eating turkeys. Fresh ones. Biscuits. Uh-oh.
Fresh, well, not your kind of biscuit, but their kind of biscuit. Yeah, look at that. Still got the vacuum press seal.
Come here, Scrappy. He's got treats for you. Come on, Scrap. Come here, baby.
Here. Alright, I got it. There he goes. Uh-oh. Get it. Here.
I got to go out and get that alternator off the back of the truck. I'll be right back.
Let's see if your amperage was correct.
It should be.
Now.
The alternator on the Suburban's been making noise for months, and I thought it was a power steering pump, which I had just replaced. Turns out it was definitely the alternator. So Mark got me hooked up on a brand new one. We don't need to. I know it's going to be right.
That's right.
Plus, he got me 2 new idler pulleys, one for the dually and one for the Suburban, and the new belt that I need to get rid of that squeaking noise out there on the dually. I had to scrape Scrappy off the floor. The boys had her behind the counter rubbing her belly back there. I wasn't sure if she was going to go home with me, but she did. She come running out, jumped in the truck with June Pup. I said goodbye to Mark after he helped me carry all my stuff out, and then we headed to Wendy's. Somebody got the dogs a Wendy's gift card while we were down in North Carolina. So I felt obligated to share a chocolate frosty with them. Once we polished off that chocolate frosty, I went in to check on Jeremy, and Allison had a few things for me to autograph in the office. Go to srcphotos.com and order your posters if you want one. She'll have me sign them if that's what you want. Anyway, after I got done with that, I went back out to check on Jer, and he had one side of the Suburban done and was finishing up the other side, tapping in the wheel bearings and the outer axle seals. While Jeremy was finishing up on the back end of the Suburban, me and Billy went in to see Uncle Terry at Jegs. Well, Scrappy Doo and June Pup 2 went also. Every once in a while, I'll take them in the store with me, but usually if there's anybody in there, I'll leave them out in the truck because I don't trust June Pup not to nibble on somebody's fingers if they stick them in her face. She's known for that. Anyway, we go inside and look at this. They've got drag slashes in stock at Jegs and their own monster truck models now. They had all kinds of neat Christmas presents set out. All kinds of good stocking stuffers too. And check this out. They've got Midwest Streetcars YouTube channel playing in the showroom. Old Chief was in there chewing on a piece of pizza. Miss Kimmy told me that they had the live feed from Limpy playing live last weekend while we were down in North Carolina, and people were standing around watching it. That was pretty cool. Anyway, we tracked down Uncle Terry and Miss Kimmy, got our parts, and I bought the last set of Mickeys they had in stock.
Bye, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, honey. We'll see you later. By the time we got back to the shop, Uncle Bucko had the Suburban fired up and was just about ready for us to take it for a test drive. Luckily, he found out that it had some air in the ABS system the whole time we've owned it. When he bled the brakes, the brake pedal was the best it had ever been since we've owned this vehicle. I took it on test drive, and the first place I went was the car wash because the poor old Suburban was just covered in filthy dirt and mud and road grime. I hate it when that car's dirty. We try and take good care of that thing. The dogs were a little bit skeptical of the car wash, especially Scrappy.
It's Scrappy Doo.
Once me and Scrappy Doo and June Pup 2 got done at the car wash, I drove straight back to the shop, and when I got there, Billy had pulled the Falcon in there to check out what was going on with it last weekend at Dig or Die. Figure anything out?
Yeah, we had a CO2 leak right here. This line leaking going into this fitting.
Really?
But we're not sure if that's 100% the problem. Definitely.
So Billy and Rob had found a couple leaks out on the wastegates, but he also wanted to take the Mac valves out and take them apart. When he took them out from underneath the dash, he had accidentally cut a couple of the lead wires. So I went ahead and soldered those back together and used some heat shrink on them to make a repair for him so he could put them back up underneath the dash where they come from. They checked out fine, but it was worth looking into regardless. Once the boys felt certain that they had found everything to be found, it was time to fire up the old Falcon and test it. had changed the regulator and turned the pressure up on the CO2, and for whatever reason, now the thing's popping and cracking so loud, it's knocking pictures off the walls out in the shop. All right, what's up, everybody? So, another day, another day. Vicky's in the house filling out thank you cards and hanging some Christmas ornaments on the Christmas tree. Some people sent us some Christmas ornaments. So she's in there hanging those up on the tree and filling out thank you cards to everyone who has brought us gifts at the track. There was a good number of people who stopped and saw us last weekend in North Carolina down at Rockingham. And please, guys, there's no reason to bring us gifts, but if you're going to bring gifts, please attach a post-it note or something to whatever it is you're bringing, so that we can send you a thank you letter. We don't feel right accepting gifts from people without some contact information to send a thank you letter or a thank you card. So it's just, I guess maybe we're a little old-fashioned or whatever, but we always feel terribly guilty about accepting things from people regardless, but especially when we can't send a thank you letter. So please, if you're going to bring something, make sure that you've written some information on the item, either with a post-it note or something, and make sure that it's not something that's easily lost, so that we can send out thank yous. So Vicky's in there doing that right now. I think we've got the Falcon straightened up. So I don't know if you've seen the video. Hopefully you've watched the video from Street Racing Channel. I think that video went up today. And first round with the Falcon, Tommy won first round, and Billy had what we thought was a really good tune-up in the car. And we were very intrigued that when he got back to the trailer, the tune-up that Billy put in it should have gone X number ET in mile an hour. And when Tommy got back to the trailer, the car was actually 4/10 slower than the tune-up that Billy put in the car. So basically, when we watched the video back, the car laid on the converter in low gear and the boost didn't come in like it should. And anyway, you know, we missed it. We probably should have taken the car apart and checked it down there, but you know, Billy lost first round. He jumped the light, and so he wasn't in the best mood. We were all tired, and it is what it is. We learn from our mistakes, and hopefully we can address it, move on, and do better the next time, and hopefully stay more focused on the race at hand and not get caught up in a bunch of foolishness trying to make a video. I mean, I get it, the video was good, it was entertaining. You know, I think everybody's going to love that video. I think everybody does love the video, but it did definitely come at a cost, and we'll see how that works out in the future. But Anyway, I'm just happy that the kids, I'm happy that Big Rob and Billy found that problem tonight with the Falcon. As much as I hate to admit it, that car is incredible. It is a really, really good car. It's a well-built car, and it's fuel injected LS, and I'm not a big fan of that stuff. But the car is phenomenal. It really is, and I hope that we can take it back to Dig or Die next time and do a little bit better with it. So that's about it for tonight, guys. Thank you all very much for watching the videos and liking the videos and sharing the videos, subscribing and commenting. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. You're making a difference in our families' lives every single day by supporting, by watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, and all that. But also for buying the merchandise on srcphotos.com if you want to support Tommy and Allison's projects, you know, like the Dart, and hopefully soon Tommy's truck. And also if you want to pick up some hats or hoodies or t-shirts, license plates, decals, keychains, anything like that, go to streetracingchannel.com and you can pick up your merchandise directly from the internet website, and Allison will get your order shipped out as quickly as she can. But just know, guys, that your support for my family has been incredible. It is very much appreciated, and we can't thank you all enough. Hope everybody's gearing up for a really good Christmas. We're going to PRI tomorrow. We've got dinner dates set up with some really good friends from all over the country, and Billy and I are really excited about it. Tommy and Allison are going as well. Tommy and Allison are riding over with Allison's dad, Jeff, and Billy and I will be riding over tomorrow in the Suburban. So really happy about that. I've looked forward to this for a long time. So good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. We'll see y'all maybe this weekend. Maybe we can, maybe I can take some video over at PRI and share some experiences, maybe even some interviews with some people, with everybody when we get back. Good night.